This building is going to have a lot of things for students to utilize.
It's a big attraction here. I feel it's going to bring a lot more students here.
It was a huge leadership moment for the students, the Student Government Association that really led this project.
There actually were many challenges that we faced as students to get the student union off the ground.
I really think that this new student union is really a testament of what students can do and how students can have a voice on campus.
It is a prime building and is extremely important to UMKC's future.
For decades, UMKC students and their organizations have gathered in a variety of places. From the first cafeteria in Haig Hall, to the surplus Army barracks in the 1950s, to the current University Center built in 1961. Initially serving a student population of 6,000, the University Center continued to fulfill the needs of students for the next 40 years.
The existing University Center was built for a student population that's about a quarter of the size of what we have right now. The city also grew around the university, and community uses within the existing University Center had driven a lot of student activities, a lot of student functions out of the University Center to where they no longer had a space to meet.
As our undergraduate and student population grew, again, that place became really too small and too cramped to support all of the student programs that we wanted to host on campus.
At the turn of the 21st century, UMKC's enrollment had increased more than 50%. With approximately 14,500 students and more than 250 student organizations, it became increasingly difficult to accommodate the growth.
While serving as the president of the Student Government Association, we did have an office here at the University Center. We started in an office space that was intended for one person, yet utilized for 4 people.
I'm involved in many organizations on campus, and there are many times where we have a hard time finding different places to meet for chapter meetings or to host events on campus.
This is the original office for the Student Government Association when I first started here at UMKC in that role. And you can see, you know, it's not too bad for one person. 2 people, it's a little cramped. We'll try 4 people, a photocopier, and 3 file cabinets. You can see how it might get a little hard to work together.
In 2005, a group of students rallied for a new student union, but a lack of funding halted the process.
We went through an extensive process of talking with students, of educating the students, and ultimately went through a campus-wide student referendum.
And the first time it actually didn't pass. The first referendum, the first concept of a student union did not pass.
We had to definitely repackage the student union, re-educate students to show them how much this space was needed on our campus and making it a building that really appealed to students by putting things in it that the students wanted.
The second campus-wide vote, second referendum, it passed through the organization, working with students and figuring out what they wanted. So after that, it's all been downhill.
With the second referendum passing, students began to see their dream turn into a reality. In August of 2010, the new student union opened its doors, becoming one of the most celebrated events to take place at UMKC.
I'm so excited for this place to open because it's been a long journey to get it here.
One of the reasons I'm most excited about the student union is that I really see it as being a social core to that part of campus, and I think that it's going to create so much energy on that part of campus that it's going to draw people from the other parts of campus.
Located near UMKC's residential halls, the $38.3 million student union offers a variety of features, including a green roof terrace, dining venues, retail spaces, a 329-seat theater, and sustainable student organization and meeting spaces.
Our students were really engaged in the process.
We had architecture students involved in the design of the building. We had business students involved in the management of the building.
And we got very creative in how we engaged them also. It wasn't all just face-to-face meetings.
This facility provides really good space for clubs and organizations to organize themselves, collaborate with each other, and really create the kind of atmosphere and climate that we want to have on this campus through our clubs and organizations.
As the Center for Student Life and Involvement, the new student union complements UMKC's strategic plan by focusing on student success.
This facility supports student success, it supports engaging students.
Our main focus by placing students at the center is really creating ways to engage our students, to move them to graduation.
Anticipated to obtain LEED Silver certification, the facility upholds the ongoing mission of UMKC to be more environmentally friendly.
It's important for a building like the new Student Union to be in place on a campus where we talk so much about sustainability and about global warming and about our larger global responsibilities, because it shows that we're not just talking the talk, we're actually walking the walk. We're showing our students, we're showing our community how UMKC is living more sustainably and doing it in a building that's very public, very open, and will have clear interpretive educational programming to help people understand that.
Inspired by this incredible milestone, UMKC looks forward to the future as the new Student Union ushers in a new era.
Our challenge to our incoming class this year is to help us set a climate in that building that can be remembered for years to come.
I think this building is going to be phenomenal for our student organizations. They've maintained and were able to do a number of things in the space that they had in University Center, and so I can only imagine what the possibilities for the things that they will continue to do.
Seeing how this building came about with just only a handful of students working together with the administration, creating a $38 million building, virtually in the future, anything is possible for them.
The message that getting the $38 million building built here on campus, the message that sends is just saying that the university listens to its students.
I think that students will definitely be inspired by this building and realize that they do have a voice and they can make a difference here on campus.
This building will really transform this campus in a way that it's never been transformed before.
We as administrators, we as faculty, and we as staff listen to our students, and so that's a powerful message that it says to those students. And so for our future students and our past students, that legacy has been laid.
For students, by students. The new Student Union at UMKC.